Alright, here we go. Dash is in, console's mocked up. Just put the original steering wheel back for now, cleaned it really good, polished the column, painted all the trim, pinstriped it, polished the black section, cleaned all the vents with a toothbrush, cleaned everything. Y'all know how I do all this. The little bolts painted, the nuts and everything. Console, here's the idea. The original one's up under there like I did on the last red Monte Carlo. That was so I can keep this trim piece and the storage section. So I'm rebuilding the lid too, and make it solid. He wanted cup holder, two cup holders, one in the front, one in the back. I don't know if that's how you wanted it, that's how I was picturing it. But these are going to be too large. It would fit the circumference, but the depth of it and then the edge is going to be up under here. I don't know if we can do any cup holders up front. Yeah, I might have to measure it a little more and go online and look at the size of the smaller gauge cup holders. Might be able to do two small ones here. If not, see if we can think of something different to do in this area. Or I'll just make it nice and smooth. Seat belt on that side's mounted, seat's mounted. Everything's spotless. Put all new bulbs and everything, so all your lights are working. All your courtesy lights underneath, the bulbs were blown. Dome light, I got an OEM lens. Wasn't too cheap. That means original. It's old stock. This pinstriping I had to redo 3 times on this particular one because of this inward indentation. Probably have the same problem here on this curve. Any of you guys have these Monte Carlos, you know that old red pinstriping comes loose in those areas. So I did the best I could. I sanded, I used alcohol, I heated it up with a heat gun. If this doesn't stick over time, the only thing we can do is come back and paint it, maybe. And that's so hard. With the bright orange like that, you have to do white first, and many coats of orange. Man, you're talking about tedious. And the way I'm charging for this job, it's like I did that dash for free. So I could only go so far on this one. I left the dash open on this job because I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with it at the beginning. So I went a lot further than what I was expecting to do on it. But I had to make it look as best as it could with the rest of these parts. So it's hard to skip anything if you want to do something nice. So please keep that in mind for any of you future customers. So when I bid a job, I bid it doing everything to my best ability. And even if I underbid one, I still have to go a little further. I just have to. That's what I've learned over the 20-something years of doing this. So, caught up on that for a minute. I have made new space out in my work shed for a couple of reasons. I was trying to talk over that so I didn't get copyrights. Got a little baby girl coming now. A few months will be here, so making a little more room to work out here. Throw some stuff away still. But yeah. Let's show you what I got inside. Oh, I've been moving all my collectibles into this room. Half of them. The other half I may sell. So got a lot of G.I. Joe stuff I like to part with. And a few odd and end transformers. I'm not taking any work right now. Next bid will be for you guys trying to contact me. I apologize. I have way too much going on that I'm trying to catch up on. Not just work. It's life too. I'm not a business anymore, so I just pretty much do this as a hobby. So I can't take everyone's work that calls me right away. All I can do is lay it out best I can. I'm at the point right now where I almost have to ignore most of the phone calls because my phone's just constantly ringing. People sending me pictures of I don't know what because they're not coming through. So if any of you guys been sending me pictures of your cars and I haven't replied, I can't download it on my phone, so I don't know what it is. A motorcycle seat here and some cool material I'm going to do for a friend. I've had this for a month and a half waiting on this material to come. This is supposed to be a new material or back ordered, a little bit of both or something. It's a lizard print. I'll do that over the next day or two, and then back to the orange one. That's all I'm focusing on right now, really. Let's finish this orange one. I have to. I'm behind on my property taxes. Try not to let it get to my head though. So I'm still not rushing. I'm just doing it to the best of my ability. Waiting on the headrest embroidery with the other parts cut out here. So over the next couple days, this weekend, I'm going to finish up this console and all the little odd and ends I can. It should just be the door panels left after that. So hopefully next video I'll be showing this thing finished. I appreciate you guys watching, and yeah, comments, likes, shares. Really helps out. Motivation too. You guys have a blessed day. And for the ones I can't get to right now, I apologize. If you're patient with me, go ahead and get all your motors, your paint, all your parts ordered, all the stuff you can do, because that'll help me out by not having to do too many extras. You come to me just needing the upholstery, it'll be a little quicker process. So, peace, guys. Have a blessed one. Much love.